Hello dear students, chemistry have wide application in day-to-day life as well as in industry also. So one phenomenon we are going to discuss here is osmosis and osmotic pressure. So students, what is osmosis? In terms of chemistry, the flow of solvent molecules from pure solvent to solution side, from pure solvent to solution side across SPM is known as osmosis. So students, osmosis phenomenon occurs by using SPM. SPM is a special type of membrane known as semi-permeable membrane. So this special type of membrane is made up of parchment paper, animal's bladder and various other substance like cellophanes. So students, this SPM have special features. It only allows the passage of solvent molecule, not the solution. So it allows only solvent molecules to pass through them. So to understand the osmosis phenomenon, we construct a diagrammatic representation. Students, one beaker containing water, or we can say that we take beaker filled with water and a special funnel known as Thesel funnel. This funnel filled with sugar solution and a membrane SPM is put here on the Thesel funnel. This funnel is put on inverted position upon water. So students, when we place this inverted Thesel funnel in this beaker, then the flow of pure solvent molecules takes place across SPM towards sugar solution, and after that the level of solution in the stream of Thesel funnel increases. That is known as osmosis. So to stop the flow of osmosis, to stop the osmosis process, we have to apply some external pressure on solution side. External pressure on solution side, that is known as osmotic pressure. Osmotic pressure. Student, it is indicated by pi and it is a colligative property. That colligative properties are those properties which only depends upon the number of particles, not on the nature of solute and solvents. So this diagrammatic representation of osmosis indicate that water passes across SPM toward the sugar solution. Water do not pass from the sugar solution towards the pure solvent or water. So student, is SPM special type of membrane known as semi-permeable membrane. It has characteristic feature that it allows only the passage of pure solvent molecules through them. Student, as osmosis have wide application in our daily life, suppose we take a bucket filled with water and one cotton cloths, yeah, woolen cloths. When we dipped into this water containing beaker, after that the water rises in these woolen cloths. That is also a osmosis process. Similarly, when we take a fresh egg, this egg put in two beakers, one containing pure water and other containing aqueous sodium chloride solution. So students, when these two eggs, fresh eggs, after removing their hard surface, outer surface, when we place these in two beakers, one containing pure water and other containing aqueous sodium chloride solution. So students, after placing these eggs in two different beakers, after some time when we observe the changes occurs on the egg is that in case of pure water, the egg swell up and the beaker containing aqueous sodium chloride solution, after some time the egg shrinks. So student, this also takes place due to osmosis process, because when egg placed in pure water, then flow of water molecules takes place across the egg's membrane from out to in. That's why eggs swell up. But in case of aqueous sodium chloride solution, the flow of pure solvent water takes place from in to out, because aqueous NaCl have less water as compared to the inner surface of the eggs. So in this case, osmosis takes place from inside to outside. That's why eggs shrinks. So this is the whole process known as osmosis, and the excess pressure applied on solution side to stop the osmosis is known as osmotic pressure. Next term, students, reverse osmosis. Reverse osmosis. What is reverse osmosis? When osmosis is reversed, then process is known as reverse osmosis. When the external pressure applied on solution size is greater than osmotic pressure, then our osmosis process becomes reverse, and that is known as reverse osmosis. So students, reverse osmosis technique is used for the purification of seawater, or we can say that seawater is made for drinkable purpose by using reverse osmosis technique. So one diagrammatic representation to understand the reverse osmosis we can draw here. Students, one container composed with semi-permeable membrane SPM fitted inside this container, and this is the pure solvent and this is the seawater. Normally students, in this SPM, these pure water molecules flow towards the seawater, or we can say that solution side. Or to stop this flow of pure solvent towards seawater, we must apply the excess pressure, that is known as osmotic pressure. If students, we apply pressure greater than osmotic pressure on this solution side, taking one piston here, then water molecules flow from solution side to pure solvent side, and impurities remains here. So by using this technique, the seawater can be made for drinkable purpose, So this is known as reverse osmosis technique. We use this technique to purify the drinking water.